What's up, everybody? Rockin' Robbie Billups here for Pop Culture Philosophers. Tonight we had a PCP movie night. It's when we get together, we watch a movie, and we talk about it. Tonight, celebrating Horror Fest, we watched The Lost Boys. Alright, gang, The Lost Boys, 1987, directed by Joel Schumacher, Kiefer Sutherland, Jason Patric, Corey Feldman, Corey Haim. I loved this movie growing up. I enjoyed it today. Every time I watch this movie, I enjoy it. It is so fun to me. Absolutely. However, we got the PCP gang with us tonight, Brooks and John, Hammertime, Holshoe. I want to know what they think about the movie. Brooks, you haven't seen this movie in a long time.
Yeah.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was still good. I mean, it's a good vampire movie. I actually don't like too terrible many vampire movies, to tell you the truth.
Understandable.
Yeah, I think this one was good.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's just fun. Now, it's cheesy at times, absolutely. It's kind of dumb, but I don't know. Maybe it's because of the nostalgia factor, but I absolutely adored this movie as a child. Speaking of childhood adoration, John Hammertime Holshoe, what did you think about this movie?
I like it, man. I think it actually holds up really well. There's some definitely parts that are very much quintessential, like 80s. There's some odd stuff like the Sax Man.
Sax Man's awesome.
Man. But I think the story is a cool concept. I think it's got a great cast. I think it's tons of fun. Great soundtrack. I think it holds up really well. And it looks fantastic on Blu-ray.
The soundtrack is fantastic. You were right about that. You got Echo and the Bunnymen doing People Are Strange by The Doors. You got Gerard McMahon's theme, Cry Little Sister. Cry Little Sister. Lost in the Shadows. It's such a... I geek out over this movie. It's so 80s. It's so cheesy. But it's, as a vampire movie, as a horror movie, it has scenes that work. When they attack the surf Nazis on the beach, it's horrific. And I remember being a kid and being terrified by some of the scenes in this movie. Speaking of some of the scenes in this movie, what about some of the themes in this movie? See, it rhymed kind of. Anyway, this movie's got some themes. It's called The Lost Boys. Obviously, there's this Peter Pan, youthful, never grow old, die, burn young, whatever kind of stuff. But what do you think about some of the themes, Brooks?
I think temptation is a big theme in this movie.
Oh.
It's a lot of vampire movies. The temptation for immortality. You never get sick. You never have to worry about anything. But there's always the catch to that, which is having to feed. The hunger.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I like that. John, what do you think about some of the themes in the movie?
There's definitely that. Well, they just moved there, so it seems like they're trying to fit in.
Yes.
And especially Jason Patric's character, he initially is following that girl, but then he's trying to fit in with this cool crowd.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, there are a bunch of, well, not obviously, spoiler alerts, the cool crowd are vampires.
Yes.
Kiefer Sutherland's a leader,
Yeah.
and he's awesome.
He is awesome.
Yeah. That's the case, I think.
Me and Brooks were a major crushing on Kiefer Sutherland in this
Kiefer,
movie.
I'd jump off a bridge for you.
I was going to say, that's the case in real life, that most people you meet who are cool are vampires.
Yeah, I think the movie's really cool. I think it touches on a lot of what you guys talked about. Temptation, trying to fit in. I think this movie really represents the outcasts. It's called The Lost Boys for a reason. Those, in the Peter Pan story, they were the outcasts of society, right? And in this movie, that's what they are. And it's about identity. It's about finding your identity. Michael is tempted by this gang of vampires. And throughout all of it, he's trying to find his own identity. And I think that resonates throughout the film. I think that's why kids that grew up in the 80s watching this movie loved it. I think that's why we love it. We're all cool vampire outcasts, right? Mm-hmm. Anyway, the movie's super cheesy, but we have a lot of fun watching it. Thank you guys for watching this video, even though it's a little bit cheesy at times. Anyway, PCP Movie Night coming back very soon with another Horror Fest movie. This is Brooks Gibbs. This is John Hammertime Holshoe. I'm Rockin' Robbie Billups. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share this video. Join us at popculturephilosophers.com for podcasts, blogs, and a whole lot more. Catch you next time.